Guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Milbree and I'm calling this channel Wisdom and Beauty. Simply because now I don't know if anyone else's channel is called that, but this channel will talk about the teachings of Christ because I am a believer of Christ. And I do believe that God died for my sins. Well, Christ died for my sins. He did come down here and be God in the flesh. And he truly came down here to teach us how to walk with amongst the dark spirits and the kingdom of darkness as it is on earth. Even though a lot of people think it's not, plenty of evidence that it is, but that's first and foremost. But when God created me, he didn't create me to be, clearly I'm not too much of the boring child. I got pink box braids, so my hair is actually pink too. But a little bit about me as far as the beauty part. I love hair, like styling hair and stuff like that. Hair was always a passion growing up. Now, I did not go to full-fledged college school, but I did go to manicure school. And I am a licensed nail technician. So we'll get into all the stories, different types of testimonies. One thing about it, let's start with why did I create this channel? I really been wanting to do YouTube for, let's see, I'm 27. And I'm going to say since about 16. For sure 16 years old. So I've been wanting to do this for 11 years and I've never done it. I did attempt to do it on a different page, but I just kind of make that my recreational page. As far as YouTube, when I'm looking up things or whatever to learn more or study more. And this page is going to be strictly, my business page, my YouTube page, where basically this is my page for content. And then I got a page from my first Gmail account where that's where I do my recreational content, looking and, like I said, studying, or I'm watching stuff to learn. And then this one is just strictly for the things that I'm going to post. It's not to say that I won't interact with people, but it's strictly going to be about that. So I wanted to start this page because one, I recently talked to, well, not recently, it was about 2 years ago, where I talked with a lady who kind of like, I guess you could say she gave me a prophetic word. And not so much as gave me a prophetic word, she really gave me some confirmation on things that I feel like God was tugging on my heart about. And so, like I said, I didn't go to full-fledged college school, but I did go to school for manicure. So I am a licensed nail technician. And this just happened literally within the last 2 weeks. I'll get into all that. So I talked to the lady, and she was just confirming some things that, I'm anointed. And it was something I was wondering, especially like right after I had got baptized. I started to wonder, like, okay, I feel like God pulling and tugging on me to like do mission work, which the word does say go out and make disciples. But I've always thought like, okay, I don't want that lifestyle. As I grew up and I got older and realized the heaviness, not the heaviness, well, yes, the heaviness, and how heavy of a weight it is to be a teacher of God, a pastor, a bishop, a reverend, apostle, prophet, prophetess, whatever. As long as you are teaching God's word, you are held at a higher standard. And I know I done told God a few times when he kind of did, I ain't gonna say kind of, when he told me on his own and I didn't need no confirmation and I just was second guessing like, okay, this ain't, no, that's not what I'm picking up. But I was picking it up. And I done told God a few times, like, I don't want to do that. Like, me, first of all, how me? Who am I supposed to be to go out here and try to make disciples of other people. I'm barely discipling myself. How you trying to make me go? How you trying to make me come out here and be discipling and I'm barely discipling? Like, nah, I don't want to do that. I've been running from this. I ain't gonna lie. I've been running from this for a long time. Now, I've been going out here doing my best to do it, whether I realize it or not. I have to pat myself on the back because I've been doing it, realizing that, not realizing actually, that I have been doing it. But as I've been reading the scripture more, I'm just like, the more I get closer to God and the more that I'm reading this stuff, I'm just like, this is some heavy shit. And he talking about, I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And the longer you don't want to do it, guess what? The more pain. You're going to go through pain, trials, or tribulations, whatever, as long as you're on this earth. But the longer you run from it, it's only gonna keep coming for you. Like, the longer I ran from this, I only kept wanting to do it. I only kept wanting to help people know and realize the truth about God instead of the stuff that they teach us. And also, I still wanted to share the gifts that God gave me with people. I want to, create artwork for people. I want to do people nails because it's artwork to me. So I'm finally accepting the fact that I've been teaching people locally, but I was made for hire. I was made for hire, and that's what the lady was telling me. Like, she was telling me how nails was, a calling, but the purpose was for me to share the story, give the testimony, because it's going to help other people. It's going to help free other people. It's going to help teach other people. So here we are with the testimonies. So going to nail school, I originally signed up. What was it? First time I toured the school and started doing some research, I had just graduated college. I graduated college spring 2020. And then I had been in college for, I don't mean to say so long, but I was in college an additional 2 years past the, the idea of 15 hours per semester thing. So I was in college for 6 years. And I know some people are like, oh, 6 years? And I'm like, it is what it is. Life been lifing. And life was lifing a whole lot back then. So we'll get into that too. Not all on this video, because, honey, that'll be a long video. I'll make multiple videos so that, I can let y'all know. But after I decided on that, I did want to take a break because I had been in school, like, from the age of 5, literally to the age 24. I didn't take no breaks other than the summer, the winter, the fall, and the spring break. Then the only times I took a break from school. I didn't get no break from school, for real. I would say the closest I got to a break was when I took 2 classes a semester. But I still was in class. But it's like, okay, you ain't have nothing but 2 at that point. So after I graduated from college, I still decided I was going to take a break. And so what I was thinking was, all right, I graduated in the spring. I'm going to sit out for the fall. And then I'll go to nail school in spring 2021. Well, I still could have done that. But I was very spooked, shocked, distraught maybe a little bit, because I lost my cousin to a motorcycle accident because he was a motorcyclist. And, he died instantly. And so, for one, he's not the first cousin that has died throughout this journey. That was 2020. back in 2016, I was a sophomore in college, and I lost one cousin who died from pneumonia. And really, I feel like it was more to that in terms of the hospitals, but it was already tough on my family as a whole for us to lose one cousin. I come from a big family on my mom's side. It's 24 grandchildren. So, and we all grew up like siblings. So we had already kind of lost one sibling in our eyes. And then when we lost another one, it really kind of, I don't know, it just kind of put a damper on us even more. I feel like because how we were raised, we kind of been detaching on the slick, and I see that a different way than maybe my other family members see it. But I realize that it's probably been because we don't want to, I don't know, maybe, or at least I could say for me, it's probably been in a way so that, you know, if you're detached, you don't, it don't hurt as much. But that's not true. That ain't true at all. So, and it was a lot of 2020, like 2020 was a lot for a lot of us, for the whole world, okay? But in my own personal life, it was a lot of changes. I was moving out of my apartment that I was in during college. So there was the transition of moving from my college city back to my home city. And I really did not want to do that because since I've been a little girl, I've never wanted to stay here. I used to ask my mom and dad, like, all these beautiful places in the country, why y'all still here? Why did y'all choose to raise us here? And I get it, it's because, you know, a family. But I'm just like, they can travel. They can come visit. Why we gotta stay here? And so now that I'm grown, I still feel the same way. Like, y'all can come travel. Y'all can come visit. Why do I gotta stay here? I'm like, I really don't want to. So I ended up moving out the apartment. Of course, COVID cost me my job. I was one of the people it cost me my job. So I lost my job first. Then lost my cousin. Then I moved out the apartment. So I didn't lose it, but I didn't renew the lease, and I didn't find anything in a time frame for me to stay up there. So I lost my whole life basically up there, and I was really down because I felt like a failure. Now, forgetting that, I told myself that when I got out of college, I was going to move back home for 3 years and try to figure out, like, where do I want to move to? Where do I want to relocate to? Because I know I didn't want to stay home. And I just recently remembered that. As a matter of fact, upon the 3-year anniversary of me graduating college, that's when I kind of, like, the closer it was getting to it, I was remembering the fact that I said that, and that I would tell my dad that all the time. And I was like, wow, I did say that. And I'm like, well, I'm going to be myself on here. Shit, where am I going? I don't know. So I've really been in a battle lately because I've been trying to feel like, you know, do I go back to where I was staying when I was in school? Like, yeah, it's a college town or whatnot, but it's a development city. And even if not there, go to, you know, the greater metro area, which would be Nashville. So I've been trying to see, I've been waiting on a comfortable, let me say that. Because I was finna say I've been waiting on confirmation, but no. I'm pretty sure I've gotten confirmation quite a few times, but I'm not in a position, like, you know, monetarily at the moment to just make such a big move and fund everything as far as, you know, when you move, you got to have something to sleep on. You got to have your utensils. And I mean, facts are the facts. It's that time in the scripture. So now I'm thinking like, okay, not only am I trying to move, and I need money to move, I'm thinking money for survival stuff as well as I'm trying to continue to keep running my business because really, honestly, and truly, with everything that's going on, I just kind of feel like it's not really making sense to try to focus on the business, which my nail business, but I'm also trying to remember that God is the same God that he was then, that he is now. And regardless of what's going on, anything that I want to see and any promises that God made to me, I will be able to see them regardless. I'm trying my best to walk this faith walk and believe that I'm going to see everything that I want to see before I leave here and before God come back. I'm trying to believe that. So it took me a minute to finally get in school because I was so sad about it. And then I'm trying not to tear up, but I was feeling guilty because I was thinking about my cousin's son a lot, because I'm like, man, this little bitty baby will never get to meet his dad. And he had such a cool dad. Like, growing up, his daddy would get on my nerves, but that was my dog, like, for real. That was literally my first boy best friend, I must say. And, like, my little brother. So, with that being said, I'm looking at it as an aunt, because I'm like, I'm looking at it from an aunt's point of view. Like, my nephew won't get to meet his dad, and it's so sad. Like, I was angry for a long time at him not being here. I don't want to cry, because I already did a little clip video on my Instagram page, and I cried on that one. But, we all human, and I ain't here to fake anything or try to pretend to be nobody that I'm not, because no. Yes, I'm a follower of Christ. Yes, I'm in my scripture trying to learn and grow closer to Christ. We'll talk about how I got here and how I decided, to try to keep it steady and make sure I don't put my book down and make sure I'm always seeking God. But I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I don't have any kids out of wedlock, but I still had sex before marriage. I am not dating anybody, but I still wish I was dating somebody. I still feel, the way that makes you fornicate. I still have my times where I feel that way and wish I did have somebody like, yeah, let's talk about it. Let's keep it real. I cuss. Road rage. I'm working on it because, baby, it's just somebody pulling over without a blinker that just really sets me off. But I'm working on it. So, I'm not perfect. I ain't trying to come on here trying to be no saint. But one thing about it, if it's a message that I know somebody need to hear, even if it's just one person, I'm going to put it on here. And if I can give y'all some encouraging words in regards to, any dreams or goals or art or anything like that, I'm going to show you. Anything I know, I'm going to come on here and teach. I've been supposed to do this for a long time now, so here we go. But I really don't want to cry, but I know it's gonna be some times that I do. And going back to that, I just, I heard it. I heard it from my aunt because she's such a sweet lady. And since my grandma died, she really been the glue. And it's like to see the glue of my family go through something that's so devastating. I'm just like, I know we ain't ours. And, we all got to go back to God one day. And so, I need a Kleenex or something at this point. Oh, well, we'll just let them fall and, wipe. We all got to go back to God someday. And it just still hurt to see my aunt go through that. Like, the anger that I know she is trying not to latch on to, because then it could turn into unforgiveness. But as a mom, it still hurt. And then not even just that. for my cousin's girlfriend at the time to look at your son every day and he looks just like his dad. And his dad ain't here. I hurt for them. I hurt for them a lot. And, you know, I reach out. I try to give that space, though. Because everybody don't grieve the same. And so, you know, some people just want that space when they grieve. But getting back to nails, like, I couldn't really focus after that. Like, I knocked my journal down. I couldn't really focus after that. And for the longest, I've been getting all type of words from God. Like, I'm going to be so honest with y'all. This is my content journal. That's what it say. Let me hide some of the glare. And so, it's all type of stuff in here. I bought these journals and I say these because I got a content journal. I made, let me see. I got a business journal, a content journal, a finance journal, what else is it? Content, business, finance, a daily journal, and I got a prayer journal, and then I have a dream journal. And I got a dream that I'm going to need to make a video about too. That is more than likely something that everybody globally needs to be known. But in this content journal, there are plenty of things that, you know, stuff for nails that I want to do. Just different things. But right now, I want to talk about the different messages and stuff I had been getting from God. And I would write them down in my phone. Well, not write them, but text them out in my phone. And then just plenty of things that I know I need to get on here and talk about. Personal revelations, just plenty of stuff. Sitting there just in my car thinking, you know, stuff about God and just different things. And so I got a lot of stuff to talk to y'all about, to tell y'all. And like I said, it's not even that. When it comes to like my different nail designs and stuff, I got a lot of stuff I want to show y'all how to do. So I got my work cut out for me. And it's been cut out for me. But like I said, a lot of things I'm learning. Well, there we go. A lot of things that I'm learning. Well, one of the main things I'm learning is that you got to keep going. And I do. I have. Clean me up real good. Okay. I got to keep going no matter what. No matter how life decides to life, because it's not going to stop. It's going to keep going. And so once that started to sink in, that's when I picked myself up. Like I said, the lady that was telling me that God wanted me, well, confirming that God wanted me to do this and, you know, tell my story and, you know, do my nails. It's all a part of him getting the glory and me being a testimony of his glory. So I was like, okay, that was back in 2021. So here we are, 2023. And I'm giving this a shot. I'm going to be consistent. I've started the podcast and then I stopped. I started the page on Instagram and then I stopped, but I'm going to try my best to get it together and keep it together and just be transparent, because it pays to know that somebody it's not always peaches and cream for them. And throughout my life, I've lived a life where people think that it's been always peaches and cream for me. And I'm like, no, it hasn't. One thing I be wanting to explain to people is that, or I ain't gonna say be wanting to, I do. One thing I try to explain to people is that you don't have to have financial struggles in order to be struggling. You can struggle mentally, you can struggle emotionally, you can struggle physically. Like it don't just have to be a financial struggle. And so I run into look at me stuttering. I've run into a lot of people who felt like because I didn't grow up struggling financially, I don't know what real struggle is. And I'm like, do you not know what it means to struggle emotionally and mentally? Do you not understand that if you suffer through mental and emotional abuse, that it can cause you to struggle in life? Do you not realize that, like, your whole foundation, like, come on, we want to go science too. Think about the Maslow pyramid. The main needs, even on the pyramid, can confirm that. If you don't have the mental and the emotional support, what you talking about? You can have all the money you want to, but it's not gonna mean anything. And so I just went through a lot of people trying to downplay my story. And that's why it's taken me a long time to even try to get on here and try to do it. I've gained weight because people have caused me to, feel so low and so less about myself. And yeah, I know in the Cat Williams comedy show, he was like, it's called self-esteem. Yes, it is called self-esteem. But people outside of self can damage the self-esteem. And that's usually what it is, yourself. It might be self-esteem, but it's never really usually. It don't start out as self destroying the self-esteem. It's usually outsiders destroying someone's self-esteem. And then they take on their identity and they start destroying it themselves. So you'll be watching the journey on that. But like I said, when the lady confirmed that to me, I kind of, I sat on it for a minute. I did start going to tour schools. And that's how I eventually started nail school in January of 2022. Now, let me tell you how the devil be working. I was working at Amazon, and I had started working at Amazon towards the end of December. So, again, 2021, the C word was still crazy. The C word from 2020. And I was, I was straight. I had never gotten it. I wasn't affected by it. Well, I was affected by it. I did lose a family member on my mom's side to it. Rest in peace to him. But, like, I hadn't caught it. But I was making sure, okay, I don't play about germs already anyways before a C-19 even came about. But I damn sure don't play about them now. So, I'm sitting here playing with my finger. But, so, I'm working a job. Everything cool. Started working, blah, 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 blah. I just so happened to, I went to work one night, and then I started class. First week of school, everything all right, everything cool, straight or whatever. Then I come back. I think on the first day, if I'm remembering right, we stayed for like a half a day. And then we stayed full on out from on then. And school was Tuesday through Saturday because I went during the morning time. All of a sudden, I go get a COVID test just because I knew I was working at Amazon. And they kept telling us that, I said the dang on what you call. Anyways, I went and got me a C19 test because everybody at work, they kept sending us messages through Amazon. If you work for them, you know what I'm talking about. We kept getting the messages that so many people were infected at work and blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, okay, let me go make sure it's nothing wrong with me because I don't got time. If I'm not mistaken, also, I was, okay, yes. Not only that, my stomach was feeling weird. And I'm like, this ain't nausea. Like, whatever this is, this don't feel right. So I'm trying not to think none of it and think of it like that. But I'm like, nah. I know I'm getting these messages, not only to my text message on my phone, but to the message part in the app. So I'm like, okay, I need to go ahead and get tested. So I go get tested. Think this was after school. Yeah. Go to school, went to class, blah, blah, blah. I go get tested. I go to school the next day, and as I'm sitting in class, I get the email about my results. So, I was nervous, and they came back positive. Oh, my goodness. I was so devastated. I'm not even going to front. I was devastated because I'm like, I just started school. And, it's not like this is trade school, and it's just like college. You don't show up. Okay. You got your certain amount of days where you not showing up is going to start to mess with you. And really, it messes with you, period, when you're doing trade school because your completion is based on your hours. So any day that you're not there, those are hours you're not getting. Them hours you're not clocked in. So I was so sad because I'm like, bro, this finna push me back a graduating a whole 2 weeks. And not only that, but they had the nerve to want to do breaks and stuff too. I was like, really? So, on holidays, we out of trade school. And I was so pissed because I'm like, why? For what? I was trying to catch up. So, originally, I was supposed to graduate probably about May 21st, May 20th, anywhere between May 21st and May 31st. That's when I should have had graduated. But I didn't graduate until July 9th. But COVID, I keep saying it. Oh, I forgot how they be acting. C19. I'm gonna admit too, when I had that, I was scared, y'all. I didn't think I was gonna make it. And it was because I had never even with a fever, even with the flu and the common cold, that's why I'm like, it's really just a strong flu, but still, I don't think I ever in my 27 years had the flu or flu symptoms. And it made me feel as weak as it made me did when I had C19. I literally started thinking about, the ways how someone is, about to pass away. And like the loose bowels and stuff like that. Like I literally was so weak down there. I was able, of course, to, get up and anytime I had to go, I went. But as I was just laying in the bed, I just remember thinking about that. Like, so is this it, Lord? Cause I'm clenching the cheeks together, honey. And I was just like, I'm scared, Lord. And even if it is like, okay, there's nothing I can do about it, but I just remember feeling so like, man, I can't wait. I can't wait to get my strength back. I can't wait to get my health back because whatever's going on, I'm not healthy at the moment. And I know that. And so, like I said, long story short, I healed from it. That was that. And I ended up graduating actually on July 9th. And I did take a break again, which, like I said, I've been in school for a long time. That will come for me. I took a break. And because of the warfare is a real thing. Spiritual warfare is a real thing. And it was the spiritual warfare that when I was in college, your 2 or your 3 days that you had to miss, honey, I missed them and then some and had to do extra credit. It was because of the warfare. People don't understand that it can be hard to get out of bed sometimes, and people just want to condemn you and make you, try to make you out to be this lazy person. And I've heard all type of things. Oh, you don't have no work ethic, you lazy, and you this and you that. And I'm like, y'all don't know me, because to know me is to know that, honey, I stay up all night until something get done, because I don't want to keep doing it. And I know maybe so much is in the later years of my collegiate career and maybe trade career, and even on now, I'm fighting to like show that. But what I'm also learning is I don't have to prove anything to nobody but God. And I done spent my whole life doing the people pleasing thing, the trying to prove a point thing. I'm the right girl for the job. I'm the right girl for the friendship. I'm the right girl for the relationship. I'm not doing it no more. I done did it too many years. I'm not finna keep doing it. And I'm here to tell y'all, don't keep doing it. And if the warfare is so tough to the point where it is making you seem lazy, when people really don't even know in the spiritual you fighting for your life, stay prayed up and only focus on what God. Keep your eyes focused on God, because people are going to talk and do whatever it is. And that's one reason why. That's another reason why it's been taking me a minute to get on here, because I know what people gonna say. But as I watched one video from Latoya O'Keefe, the video was called "It's in Your Voice," and throughout that whole video, she was saying everything: the breakthrough, the changes, the positive changes, the everything, everything that you want God to give you is in your voice, because your testimony needs to be heard. Your teaching, the teaching of God, the way you teach it, it needs to be taught. The way you break it down, it needs to be broke down, and can't nobody break it down like you but you. And I was like, okay. I think I watched that video last year. I think that was a 2022 video from Miss O'Keefe. But I'm finally not trying to be scared to do this or whatever. And show all of me. Not all of me. I got to keep some things for myself. But like, weight loss has been a struggle. Not because I don't know what to do. It's the fight. It's the fight. And I mean, literally, I'm telling you, warfare is real. I will literally get on it, and I'm buying the healthy food. I'm trying to switch out my alternatives, and all of that type of stuff. And then I'll get a mental spiritual attack, and that'll just throw me off. It'll throw me off. And Pretty Boss CB did a video, the 5 ways that the enemy will attack you. And the number one way is mental. And she said in the video, if he can get you in your mind, he don't got to do nothing else. Because the mind leads everything. The mind leads the body. The mind leads the heart. And if he can get in your mind, he don't have to do nothing else. I'm a living witness. If he can get in your mind and you believe the lies, he don't have to do nothing else. It's why I started mistreating myself. It's why I'm a little fluffy, overweight, and I'm not the real size that I really am. Because I began to believe the lies that I wasn't worthy, and oh, you don't do this good enough, or you don't do that good enough, and you ain't this and you ain't that. The bullying, just everything. The story times on this bad boy, y'all gonna have. It's true. It's the truth too. I'm not lying on nobody. Now, of course, I ain't gonna drop no real names, but I ain't lying on nobody. Now, if people know who I'm talking about, and will they be embarrassed? I had to learn that too. The lady that gave me the confirmation about doing this and that gave me the confirmation about doing this said that exact same thing. You can't be scared to tell the story because the way the other people decided to play a part in the story. Because they didn't have to be villains. Although they try to make it seem like I'm the villain, they didn't have to be villains. They didn't have to treat me the way that they treat me. But they did. And I'm not supposed to not tell the story because it's going to shine the light on who they were. They might not be that person now, but they were that person. And so I can't hold back from that. So I ain't doing it no more. But with this business stuff, it's been a challenge. Like I said, the warfare, believing that I can do this, believing that it's still a point in doing this, believing that this gonna work. Like, just believe. My belief has been the main thing right now. And a lot of people, right now I'm not working. And so I've been thinking about going back to the shop I was working at. I don't really know. I feel like God is pushing me to do that. But it's just, I ain't gonna tell no story. I'm a person who I don't like pain. And I don't like confrontation. And so I do try to avoid it. But I know it's not avoidable for long. You're gonna come across confrontation. You're gonna come across pain. And you know, they say pain builds character. So right now I'm at a point in my life where I'm looking and analyzing the pain that I've experienced. And now I'm finally trying to look at the lesson. What did I learn? What did it teach me? Because for the longest, I was just running from it. I was running from the pain, and I was running from what I needed to learn, what it was trying to say, what did it say, you know. And for the longest, I was sitting, I didn't give myself any credit. It got to the point where the gaslighting from many different people, I've received it so many different times from many different people to the point where I started to believe the things that they said about me. I'm a liar. First of all, everybody lies. If you on the top side of this soil, like my daddy be saying, or if you done been on the top side of this soil, I know they can't see this video, but I'm just saying, anybody that's been on earth has lied. Anybody that's been on earth has stolen. You stole something. You lied about something. You was greedy over something. You was jealous over something. You was envious over something. You got angry about something. You had pride about something. The 7 deadly sins, everybody that's been on here and everybody that is still to come will commit all 7 of them. And if they tell you they haven't, they lying. They lying. So I done been some of everything. I've left some people and they have changed the story. They altered the story in order for it to fit them when they wanted to go tell people about me leaving and departing from their life. So there's things that's been said, but they ain't true. But I was getting, hit left and right to the point where I was starting to believe that. I got called the fake friend so many times. I started to believe that, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm the fake friend, but I'm the friend that encourages you. I'm the friend that has your back. I'm the friend that is trying to help you. As I'm learning things, I'm teaching you. I'm trying to help you learn it too. I'm the friend that you can come live with or stay with. Now, I had to learn to stop being this type of person because people would take advantage of this. And I got taken advantage of quite a few times for my loving and my caring heart. And so, feeding people, having people back in whatever way they needed, I was there. These people didn't appreciate me, though. These people were trying their best to continue lying scheme. And I would sit back because I'm like, okay, I want to see just how long they're going to try to keep this up. I want to see how long do they think they can still keep this up like I don't know they doing this. And I dipped out eventually. It got to a point where I say probably about the age of 22, I just got tired of people bullshit. I got tired of being loyal to people who were not loyal to me. I got tired of having people back who really didn't have my back. I don't care what their mouth said, their actions said. They did not care about me at all. They did not with me at all. And I had to learn to let that go. I had finally gotten to a point where I was like, I don't care nothing about having no friends. Like, yes, I do want friends that I can sit here and, have actual positive conversations with. We could talk about different ways to grow, whether that be spiritually, mentally, physically, or emotionally. But to sit up and talk about somebody else, what somebody is and ain't doing with their life, I don't care about that. I don't want to sit up and talk about that. I don't want to hear about the person that you claim you can't stand and you don't mess with and you don't like. Why are you talking about them? I don't want to hear about that. I ain't saying I ain't never been a part of these conversations, but at 27 and I'm approaching 28, Lord's will, I don't want to talk about that. I'm in a season in my life where I'm trying to plant some good seeds. And the good seeds that I've had planted, I'm trying to receive my harvest. And them type of things keep me from receiving the harvest. I'm not sure. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want anything to do with that. And so I need people who understand warfare is real. And so just because you feeling up today don't mean you're going to be feeling up tomorrow. You was going hard and when you first started this project, you was doing this, you was doing that, you was doing this, you was doing that, you was doing this, you was doing that. But then, boom, warfare came. Now it's, oh, you gave up on your dream, or now you're not trying, and oh, you're not doing this, and oh, you're not doing it. And it's like, if you don't even understand what's going on, how are you even talking? I know it looked like I gave up. I know it looked like I'm putting it down. I know it looked like I said forget about it. But no, that's not what I did. But I also understand that it's okay to rest. But it's going to come some times where even if you don't feel that good, you still going to have to push through. And that's what I've been learning, to still push through, regardless of how you may feel. Because at the end of the day, your life is not your own. And we belong to God. And God put us all down here to give testimonies and to be teachers, to give to each other, but to be teachers. And so with this page, I hope that you all, I wasn't expecting to talk this long. I'm almost to an hour, but whatever. I hope that what I'm showing and what I'm teaching, I'm hoping I'm helping at least one person. I hope the art and videos inspire somebody to, don't go to the store and pay all that money for that. And you really don't even like that. Now you sitting there looking at that like, okay, I like that color, but I don't really like that color. And I wish they would have put that color in there. Okay, well, make it yourself and put all the colors you want to put in there. I'm going to teach y'all how to do stuff like that. I'm going to teach you how to, art is art. And if you like it, you love it, that's all that matters. You don't got to worry about what nobody else think about it. Do you like it? Oh, okay. Nothing else to talk about. Nothing else to talk about. Decorate your nails. Decorate your hair. Decorate your... Hey, this your skin. I don't got no tattoos, but this your skin. I will say, when it comes to tattoos, know what you're putting on your body for you around here branding yourself with demonic sigils and demonic tattoos, and you don't know what you putting on your body, and then you wondering why you feel the way. A lot of times we got portals on our bodies, in our house, and we don't even know. That's another video for another time, though. But your house, your car, whatever. Your suite for your business, decorate it how you want to decorate. What are you going for? Because the suite for my business, I ain't got to it yet. We'll talk about that in the actual straight up nail journey video. But, ooh, sorry y'all, stomach pains. Ooh, okay. Mm. Okay. Whew, stomach pains, stomach pains, stomach pains. I don't know. It's ovulation time, so I don't know if nobody else be hurting during that ovulation, but girl, look. Anywho, decorate your stuff how you want it to be decorated. And like I said, this channel, we're going to talk about wisdom, because wisdom comes from God. It don't come with age. We're going to talk about wisdom, and we're going to talk about beauty. And I guess I should maybe say wisdom, beauty, and art. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But beauty being nails and hair, because I did my own braids. Now, my parts ain't the best, but I have did my research, and apparently the girls don't mind a messy part as long as the braids look good. So, yes, I did these, 2 weeks ago. And my curly girls, no. My curly hair girls, I said that's so backwards. No, that I did these, they're knotless. I didn't really like the whole knot thing. So when these came out, I was ecstatic because yes, honey, no knots. But the curly hair girls, y'all know how her do. Y'all see these? Already. 2 weeks old. Tie my hair up and my scarf wanna fail me. Cause guess what? It's waking up beside me instead of on my head. But okay. So, and then these little curly pieces, I had made me some. And I made a video where I actually showed y'all how I did it. They were so cute, y'all, but this is synthetic hair. I'm going to have to make them out of some, the next time I do these, I'm going to get some human hair. And I'm going to make it, but I had to clip them because, honey, they had got frizzy and I wasn't about to do that. Me is frizzy enough. I'm not about to walk around with no frizzy, curly pieces. No. So, I did record that. And I probably, since I'm gonna put this up, I'm gonna probably go ahead and put up the video of when I did the braids. And yeah, this is part of it. Beauty. I do my own hair. So I do my own everything. I do my own nails, I do my own feet, I do my own hair. I don't really wear makeup like that, but I will wear it sometimes. I need to call my brow lady because yeah. But it's just stay tuned. It's gonna be a lot. And I'm definitely the queen of run-on sentences, honey, because I used to write them a lot in class, in English class, and I know I can talk me one, but I definitely did. This video is almost an hour long, y'all. Did not expect this video to be an hour long, but it is what it is. You know, hey, whatever. Those who mess with it, mess with it. Those who don't. I ain't worried about that. But yeah, I'm definitely just trying to be an encouragement, continue to be an encouragement, and be the reason somebody believes in God. Not because I am God or I think I'm God, but no, because the way God moved in my life, even when I know I ain't deserve him to, even when I know I turned my back on him a few times, even when I know he grabbed my hand and then as soon as he let me go, I ran away. Baby, like Auntie Toy be saying, God be like, where that girl at? Where that girl go? y'all go y'all go watch Latoya Oki on YouTube. Great teacher of God. Who else did I say something to y'all about? Oh, Pretty Boss TV. Pretty Boss TV, very cool. Also, And I ain't gonna, they all my faves, but now I love me some Uncircle. I'm just saying. Uncircle is the black historian, okay? For sure. And yeah, it's some real, this where my knowledge been coming from. These are my teachers that's been helping me to step into my purpose of teaching God's word. So Latoya O'Kia, Circle Trouble 22, Pretty Boss TV. Oh, the lady that I had the conversation with was Stephanie P. Smith. Again, that's Stephanie P. Smith. And yeah, go follow those ladies on YouTube. Follow them on Instagram. Great teachers of God's word. I wouldn't know the things that I know about how deep the spiritual attacks could be through witchcraft if it wasn't for Stephanie. And the confirmation of things I learned from Stephanie through Uncircle, because like I said, they breaking God's word down over there and pulling it up off the page and really helping you to understand it. So like I said, this journey to doing this video, continue doing these videos, the journey to making this YouTube page, I finally set my phone up to be my old phone, to be my business phone, and you know, all of that. So all of this, it's been stalled because I haven't been fighting back. And I've been seeing that word a lot on Instagram. Fight back, fight back, fight back. God said fight back. God said fight back. So here's to fighting back. I don't got no drink. Look, I got my water bottle. So here's to fighting back. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm going to end it here. But I'm just about to roll into another one and do some more work. So yeah, y'all gonna see a few videos that's gonna be pre-recorded. And I'm gonna have this shirt on. Yeah, it's because I sat here and recorded them all. But the next time, y'all gonna know it's a difference because I'm gonna do these. And I may go live on my Instagram. I do only have one Instagram at the moment, but I will go ahead and make another one. The Instagram page that I do have now, it is called The Nart Lab. That is TheNartlab. You will see my picture. Again, that is The Nart Lab, TheNartlab. And so when I make the other YouTube page, well, not the other YouTube page, when I make the other Instagram page, I'll tag my business page in my personal, and then tag my personal in the business page, so you all will be able to find me. And I'll put the YouTube page in the bio also on both pages. So again, it's Milbury, and I hope I ain't leave nothing out, but like I said, this video, I wasn't really trying to make it too long, even though it's an hour long. So it is what it is. If you watched the whole video and you stuck with it, I thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, I know the devil gonna send his minions and his workers at the end of the day, but I will say these negative comments, we're not even reacting to them. I don't even got nothing to say to it. I'm not addressing it. You getting blocked. That's it. That's that. It's only positive people over here. If you got an honest question, please be mindful how you ask and word your question out, so I know. Because that's another thing. We think that, oh, you can't tell how somebody meant something by a text message. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And when you in tune with God, yes, you can. So, if I read it and Holy Spirit said you trying to be funny, or you trying to be on some shysty, some mean, nasty stuff, I'ma just block you and go on. I'm not even addressing y'all. Y'all getting blocked and y'all getting up out of here. Simple as that. Like I said, I didn't hear it way too long, and that's been one of the reasons too, because God been trying to work on me and my clapback, boo. And yeah, I'm on that. The spirit of offense, I'm trying to divorce it. We've been married for a long time, and I gotta let it go. I gotta let it go. Cause yeah, I can't get where God's trying to take me if I got that spirit of offense on me. So yeah. But it's finally done. We're at 59 minutes and 39 seconds. So I can't believe I sat here and talked this long. But hey, if y'all like long videos, then y'all gonna like it over here, because I'm all about detail and making sure people understand stuff, understand things, and understand, you know, even if you don't understand it for you, maybe you can apply it to something else. But yeah, so again, I'm B.Breshay, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.